Welcome to RoyDrive, everyone. If you are not yet a subscriber, please take the time to go ahead and do so. This way I know that information I'm providing to you is of use to yourself and everyone else who listens to this Q&A about driving phobia and driving anxiety. I'm going to get right into it at this time and answer this question this person has. He says he wants to know how he ended up with driving phobia. I'm going to call him John. John says, I'm 18. I never thought I'd end up with this kind of thing. I was a car enthusiast. I was really into cars at a point, so no one really had to pressure me into learning to drive, and I was keen into doing it. However, things went south pretty bad. My parents hired me a driving instructor, and I thought it would help me. However, I was berated and stressed out by how easily the teacher was getting stressed at me. And when he would teach me, he would grab my hands angrily. I put up with this kind of instruction for a few weeks before it broke me, and I had my first real anxiety experience and first panic attack. I had never had anything like this before. It sidelined me for trying again because I feel so small now. I feel like I stand no chance at ever taking a test alone, getting into the swing of driving again. And it's stolen what was a hobby away from me. I am not entirely sure how to start again, or if I should have my parents teach me. As much as I could get a new instructor, yes, you should. I am too startled from the experience of being trapped or grabbed and being yelled at over and over for weeks. As you know what I'm going to recommend for you, yes, you should get a new driving instructor. But let's respond by saying this to you. As a driving instructor, your statements are painful to read, and the feelings has done the same to you, regardless of whether your parents are aware of how your anxiety was induced. This is about restoring the person you used to be. An investment of all your trust and confidence in a stranger can leave you shattered when you discover that people are flawed. Your innocence is a beautiful trait, one that is broken, but can still be restored when you and anyone assisting you accept that learning is about perfecting mistakes. As teachers, instructors, the only thing we should be grabbing is the steering wheel or the transmission selector when necessary. Anger should never play a part in this process. You are a customer who has paid for professional guidance. And yes, once again, you should get a new instructor because this one has inflicted serious damage on your confidence. Good luck, John. This next viewer wants to know, what do I need to look out for when choosing a driving school? I called the receptionist of a driving school I was really interested in because of their online reviews and asked her if they cater for learners with driving anxiety, and she chuckled and giggled before saying yes. I am quite sensitive, and I'm wondering if anyone thinks this is a red flag. Should I maybe look for another driving school? Possibly. However, I'm going to call you Tambourine. So, in this case, Tambourine, as you know, one person does not reflect the totality of an organization. The office staff will not take you out on the roads, but should be, well, they should have known the instructors well enough to recommend a suitable one for your needs. Also, driving schools can sometimes be close together or far apart, but if in case they're far apart, traveling a long distance to you may increase your cost. Don't forget, fuel prices are very expensive, cost of repairs, and the time for the driving instructors. You said you are quite sensitive, so yes, inquire some more for other schools to avoid any incompatibilities with your matched instructor, because a bad experience can leave you with lasting effects. So now this next person, they failed their road test while driving a manual transmission car, and as he stated, he failed his road test while coasting in neutral. Dumb mistake, I know, but I'm really paranoid of stalling the car out at an intersection. I have a really bad habit of shifting into neutral whenever I start to slow down to a stop. Apparently this is illegal since they meaning the inspector, the car to be engaged at all times unless completely stopped. They even said that while I am stopped, I have to keep it in first gear with the clutch in so I don't waste time putting it in gear. I'm not sure about that. The examiner said I am lucky they didn't give me a citation. Examiners cannot give citations. They do not possess that privilege. Anyway, I'm just really beating myself up right now since I had been practicing for years with my permit. The DMV is booked through the whole summer, so it looks like I won't be driving anytime soon. It's just such a burden on my life to be not allowed to drive. Okay, so my response to you is, you are not the only one who feels this way. It is a symptom of being a new driver. You can slow down as much as you desire in any gear. Just be sure to press the clutch in before the RPM drops to the idle. Same as placing the shifter or the transmission into neutral. The situation is unsafe because your wheels, engine, and transmission are moving at different speeds, which becomes a safety issue if you were to put it in gear and the engine is at a high RPM, or if it's at a low RPM, it will shut off. Finally, practice is important, but I am sure you would have corrected this habit if someone had corrected you on it before the test. I see you have the courage to do what it takes, so don't beat yourself up and go and try again. Good luck to you. Again, thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe, click that bell, and give a thumbs up on the videos, and let us know how we are doing in answering your questions.
Thank you, 1,000 thanks.